Hello and welcome back. This is Jacob Lawler with another real estate coaching how-to video on how to stay up on the market and how, if you are in a farm or a territory that you want to control, how to make sure that you are the master of that market, how to be up to date all the time on that market. The last video we talked about how to set up a saved search or a saved auto email so that properties are being sent directly to you on at least an every 15 minutes from them being update basis. Now, let's say you go on vacation, God forbid, right? Some of us, we go on vacation sometimes, but let's say that you want to get an update on everything that's happened in your farm or in your market area in the last week, 2 weeks, a month, or however long you were gone. So what you can do, instead of setting up a saved search and changing a bunch of criteria, you can actually create what is called a hot sheet that is just for that basis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new hot sheet, and I'm going to add one here. So we're going to click on the add button. This is going to be a residential property, or you could even do a cross property search if you want to know everything that has happened in your farm update sheet. Okay, you can call it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use this for education purposes. So I'm going to say save. Now that I've created the farm update sheet, I want to actually edit and create some criteria. So when you're in this page here, you can actually show what you want to be updated on. Now, sometimes all you want are just new listings, sometimes you want price changes, but for your market area, what I personally recommend is you want to know everything. Okay, so we're going to say everything in a particular market area. So we're going to say a map search, and again, we are going to go through and redraw out that same area that we have been using since the beginning. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to broaden this out a little bit so I have a little bit more space to work. But again, we're going to go off and do the same thing where I'm going to draw a polygon. First, I'm going to get this out of here. I'm going to draw a polygon, and I'm going to start here, going all the way around, drawing the same criteria that we have been doing this whole time. Again, all the way down Copa de Oro. And again, this is not saying that this is the great area to work. I'm just using this for education purposes. Again, drawing down, I want to know every single thing that is happening in this market area. Okay, so I said okay. So now I've created this market area, and all you need to do now is click save. So now let's say that you were gone for a week and you want to come in here and you want to say over the last 7 days, what has happened in my farm update sheet. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to click, and it's going to open up in a what's called a hot sheet view, and it's going to show everything that's happened. Now, because this is a smaller market area, there's only been one change. So there was one price change from $9.94 down to $9.49. This is, a pretty significant price change. It would be good to know. So you can show that Druid Lane was dropped from $9.94 down to $9.49. You can also take a look if you say, well, I don't really remember that listing. You can also take a look at what the actual listing is as a reminder to do that. So this is a great idea on, you can have up to 10 hot sheets on the Matrix platform. So you can set up as many as you want. What I personally would recommend is doing that entire city as well, because this is just for the farm. What I would also recommend is doing the whole city, and the city that we used here was Rossmore. So what I would do is I would say add a new one and do also a cross property for all of Rossmore. But for the sake of time and for this video, let's leave it at that, because hopefully you'll be now able to do as many as you want. But hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Other than that, look forward to seeing you on the next video.